Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Nectaria and I am the owner of Soapfistication molds. I design and test all of my molds before I offer them for sale. And I've gotten a lot of questions on various types of molds, on kind of how to use them. So I wanted to put together a few videos, one per kind of mold style, general mold style, and just share how I use those molds. One thing to note is that when you're making bath bombs, first of all, if you're not already a bath bomb maker, they're a little finicky, those bath bombs. The humidity in your area could just be different, and that plays a major factor in bath bombs. And then of course, your formula could be different. So there's another factor. So what might work for one person may not work for others. So I will share with you what works for me, but you may have to play around with it a bit and just kind of see what works for you. In this video, I'm going to share with you how I used most of my 3-piece molds that are kind of what I call flat 3-piece molds. I'll do a separate video with my, I call them cup style 3-piece molds, as well as my hybrids, minis, and micro minis. So join me in my shop and let's make some bath bombs.
A 3-piece mold has, you guessed it, 3 pieces. And you start with what I call the base and what I call the sleeve. And you just put that sleeve on the base. If it fits either way, just use it either way. This actually gives you a little bit of a more versatile mold, which I'll talk about in a future video. And basically sprinkle your mix into that mold. And what I like to do is just put a little bit in there and then kind of tap it down a teensy bit with my fingers. I'm not really pushing much, but I can now get embeds in there. And then I'll just continue filling it. Now with a 3-piece mold, you can fill it as little or as much as you'd like. And then I like to clean the edges off, although this is not required. It's going to fall out anyway. Take your plunger piece, put the design side down towards your mixture, and then compress that all together with your hands to compress the bath bomb together. Now, if you feel like you can't get it compressed enough with your hands, you can put it on the table and press it with your body weight. I like to put the bottom side up when I do that. Then you're going to take your tapping spoon or your whacking spoon or whatever you want to call it. And you're just going to tap all around there because you're just trying to help the bath bomb be able to release from the mold. And then I put it down on my table, bottom side up, tap a bit if it needs it, and lift that bottom piece straight up to reveal the bottom of the bath bomb. Now you've got to press that plunger piece through. You can do it just with your hands. Just make sure you don't hit your bath bomb with your fingers. I actually usually use one of my plunger tools, which I'll share in a future video. And then I like to clean up around it. Again, not necessary. Sometimes I'll tap it a bit more if I'm worried it maybe could stick a bit. And then you can flip this and unmold it, but I like to put my unmolding plate on top so I can flip it and move that thing around as much as I want without worrying about breaking that thing. And then I tap some more because you can never tap enough. And then you're going to go ahead and try and lift the mold off of the bath bomb, but only if the bath bomb is not sticking. If it's sticking, you need to tap some more. If any pieces are kind of sticking up, you can kind of just tap that down with your finger and then set it aside to dry.
I hope that this video helped give you some ideas and thoughts about how to use your 3-piece molds. I'm working on some other videos for other types of molds that I make. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and do that now if you like what you see. And click that button to get notified so you don't miss out. If you want to purchase the mold that you just saw me use, I will include a link below in the description for that design. You can also join my Facebook group, Soapfistication Bath Bomb Molds Help Group, where I do live videos regularly and people share their creations. I sometimes upload some other little videos. But if you're having any troubles with any of the molds that I've designed, you can feel free to share your questions in that group and the community can give you some thoughts on what's worked for them. If you like this video, go ahead and click that like button. I think that it does something for my channel. I'm not really sure. Who knows? They're changing that algorithm all the time. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the flip side. In this video, I'm going to share with you how I use my 3-piece molds. Wow. In this video, I'm going to share with you how I use, oh my gosh, what is wrong with my mouth?